Hello, Riverdale community, and happy Friday. I'd like to share with you some developments. First off, I'd like to update you on the vaccine and share with you that approximately 50% of our staff, a little bit over, have had the opportunity to receive their first vaccination. This is exciting news. I also would like to honor and recognize Black History Month. Thank you to our equity and inclusion teams, and look for opportunities to join in the celebration this month. Limited in-person learning. Our launch will start next week. We have very creative plans underway. Really, this effort will help support some of those most critical gaps that are presented in CDL. What I also would like to share is the importance of all of us working together. If your child is demonstrating, your student is demonstrating symptoms, it's going to be really important to keep those students home and make sure that we're all monitoring together. These are things that are really important in the guidance and will also allow us to continue to grow and build as we bring more and more students back onto campus. We are adding additional supports for limited in-person learning. I'm excited to share with you that next week we will have an additional mental health support counselor on staff. We also are interviewing and hiring for 2 additional counselors one at the grade school, one at the high school for the remainder of the year. I'd like to talk a little bit about our hybrid. We are on track for our elementary hybrid to begin March 8th. The governor's priority is for K3. For our model, it really makes sense to make that K4. So that is well underway. We're on track. We will be sending out surveys by grade level for final hybrid selections, beginning with kindergarten today. We're interviewing staffing, increasing staffing for that K4 model, and that's going really well. We're meeting great new members to add to our teaching team. Moving forward, principals have been asked to lead the hybrid planning at this point in time. In November, we made an intentional decision with all of those plans changing to table for a moment. Now we're looking at those exacts, going back, dusting off those summer plans. And additionally, I presented a new 5-6 hybrid, 7-8 hybrid for our principal to bring forward to the staff, discuss, and bring forward to you for your thoughts and feedback. We have several hybrids to dust off and take a look at, and this planning is behind the scenes happening. We're moving forward. Again, principal's been asked to lead that work at this point in time, bring forward a recommendation on February 12th with their latest and greatest, hone that by February 19th. And this means we're really on track to bring grade levels back. Safety and compliance with state regulations is really at the top of the mind and heart as well. And really looking at that return to learn guidance as is spelled out in our lengthy blueprint that you'll hear more about here in a moment. We're committed to bringing students back on campus and are working behind the scenes. I would like to share some opportunities for you to join in some conversation in the near future. Principals will keep coming forward asking for your input, and we also will have an opportunity at our work study this Monday, our school board work study. We'll present the blueprint. It really is sort of the receptacle where all of these must-dos are compiled. We've had that on our website. We now have an updated version based off of the latest guidance. It's really the detailed work, and we're happy to present that. It's kind of the marriage of all of the safety pieces along with some of the instructional pieces as well. And so we'll talk through that. We'll invite some discussion at the very end of the work study, and then invite some questions to help build out our FAQs page on the website that's been a little dormant for a while. So we'll get that up and going again, reviving that with the latest information and current landscape. And I also am going to add, I'd love an opportunity to have more dialogue with you as parents. So stay tuned for an opportunity for that, for us to come together. Unfortunately, our GoToWebinar doesn't allow for a feature for cameras on. So really what we use what's best for that in our system right now is Google Meets. So I will look for a way, look for more information to come on that. And also, I really encourage all of us to come together in a creative way. In honor of Black History Month, I'll share a quote from Maya Angelou. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. I encourage our creativity. I encourage positive messages. I encourage you to reflect, encourage your students to reflect on what is going well. We can use all that positivity and creativity right now. I encourage you to share any positive, creative comments that you have with our staff. And we are in this, we're getting so close, and it's really exciting that we'll have students back on campus next week. With that, I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Take really good care. Bye-bye.